Welcome back, folks, to World of Warships Legends. I'm Soopa-Dave, and today we're going to be going over my favorite Tier 7 destroyers. This was the hardest list so far to do. Uh, there's going to be a lot that are not going to be on this list that you guys probably think, and at least two surprises. And as always, I'm not saying these are the best, I'm saying these are my favorite to play. That being said, let's get started at number 5. We have the Jäger, and I don't think anybody's expected this, but I do really like this one quite a bit. Actually, it's a lot of fun, and you do get a lot of torps. And the guns are underrated, in my opinion. Yes, you have three of them, but they are 150s, and they do hit pretty good. Very underrated boat because I think most people, when they come up against the Jäger, they're not expecting anything much. And even though you don't have AA, which is a big weakness, or a smoke, you do have a heal. And that is kind of helpful on a destroyer. And the torpedoes are just fun. Let's be honest, right? The torpedoes are just a blast. And statistically, I do okay in this thing. Definitely a lot better now than I used to. When this thing first came out, I was always wary of shooting my guns, and now I definitely have a lot of fun with this thing. At number 4 is actually black, and this one will be on a lot of people's lists. It's a fun ship. Let's just be honest. You get the radar. It makes sure you take it over the speed boost. And this thing is just a lot of fun. It deals out a ton of damage if you let it. Even though the torps are really slow, they hit pretty darn hard, right? So overall, a very good ship, and obviously statistically, I do pretty well in a radar destroyer. That's going to be probably most people are going to have good stats in a radar destroyer, to be honest with you. But I love this thing. Good guns. Torps are slow, but that is what it is. And the AA for a destroyer, not too bad. Pretty good ship. Pretty powerful ship. I think everybody would agree on that one. So at number 3, we have our first tech tree ship. And I know what people are thinking. You are thinking, what in the world? Kagero was probably the first destroyer I fell in love with. There might be a couple others, but it is the first tier 7 I fell in love with. For sure. I absolutely love Kagero. Now, I unlocked it early on, so my stats are probably atrocious. Yeah, they're not good. But maybe I'll do a Kagero video here soon, because this is a fun ship. And the guns are so underrated on this thing. Are they amazing? No. But man, you can catch some people off guard, and with both guns being two of your guns that being super firing on the back, you can kite away, and it's a fun ship to play. And let's not forget about the awesome torpedoes it has. All right, this thing's a lot of fun and really good concealment. You can do a lot of things with this one. I know I'm different than everybody else, and I'm kind of partial towards it. Japanese destroyers are some of my favorites, but they are. I know, I'm guessing most people won't have Jäger and Kagero on their list, but the next two I'm pretty sure are going to be on. So, another one that's a lot of fun is Loyang. And I haven't played it as much recently, but it's a good ship. It's a very solid ship. It's got good guns on it. It has, I use the short torpedoes on it myself. You can really get people in trouble with that. Uh, the sonar on it and the smokes. It's just a good ship. I don't think anybody would disagree. Loyang is not a good ship, right? I think everybody would probably have Loyang on the list of theirs, I would guess, in black. And also Split. This thing is just absolutely crazy. You guys can see I haven't played it much since unlocking everything on it, but it is an absolute blast. It's another tech tree ship. So again, two tech tree ships every list so far. in the that we've done so far is at least two tech tree ships on it. Some of them had three actually. But let's be honest, Split is just really powerful. Again, with the radar, the main guns, with the quarter HE pen, the torpedoes are fun. Yeah, they're not great, but they're fast and they tickle people, right? But again, it's in the AA when you have the AA boost, isn't nearly as bad as what it seems, and it's a fun ship. I just statistically, I'm sure I'm fine in this ship. Yeah, it's a blast, guys. This is probably easily my favorite one at the tier. But you guys down below, I know this is just a favorites list, but you guys down below, let me know what you guys think and what your list is and what one you were most surprised with. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time, folks. Have a good one.